has rendered a valuable service to the cause of management, education, and profession in India. Management is key for success. Leadership also is a key for success. Today, you are focusing on this issue. We have to really have a good leader or a leadership for success in any sector, in any avocation, or in any profession. The management as a concept gained ground after World War I. The experience of the war and industry helped to shape it also. Similarly, governance became the buzzword only in the 90s. It was Atal Bihari Vajpayee that centralized the good governance in politics. Please recall, it was during Atal Bihari Vajpayee's period. Unfortunately, he is not well. India got that connectivity revolution. Air connectivity, rail connectivity, highway connectivity, rural connectivity, tele-connectivity, television connectivity, port connectivity, even political connectivity also. He brought 23 political parties together across the country and provided a stable government, able leader and stable government. And he gave a direction to the country by bringing this connectivity revolution. That started the change in India's this thing. Not only image, but also in the development story. Good governance, e-governance, and corporate governance were the three mantras of Vajpayee government. Now our leader, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, has given us again three mantras. What are the three? He said reform, perform, and transform. Reform, perform, and transform. He wants to transform India. That's why even he has abolished the Planning Commission and brought a Niti Ayog. Niti, N-I-T-I, is the National Institute for Transformation of India. That is NITI. That itself sends a message. I told Prime Minister in a lighter mood, sir, you gave three-line mantra. I will add one more. Reform, perform, transform. Then I will inform as I&B Minister, Information and Broadcasting Minister. Because you have to take the people along with you. You have to inform the people and you have to inform the society and you have to inform the country and also you have to inform the world what is happening. Friends, coming to the theme of this conference, the world order. Will Asia dominate the next 10 years? I wonder, why only 10 years agenda? Why not 1 century? I am sure that is going to happen. Asian economy, despite the global slowdown since 2008, is resilient, supported by real raising income and supportive microeconomic policies in most nations. In 10 years from now, China, India, and Japan, South Korea, and Indonesia are likely to be Asia's largest economies. 3 of the top national economies of the world are in Asia, China, Japan, and India. In Asia are China, Japan, and India. These are the 3 growing economies. But in 10 years from now, I'm sure India is likely to overtake Japan. The real competition will be between India and China. The size of their economy, of course, is very big. However, has much to do with the size of their population also. We also have a population, they also have a population. They have a bigger population. Both these nations are once dogmatically believe in distribution of wealth. But now their focus has shifted to generation of wealth. Unless we create wealth, more wealth, we can only distribute poverty. This is the important point. I would like everyone to ponder on this. Thanks to the Soviet model of socialism, our leaders were influenced by that, and then in the name of socialism and communism, we were always talking about distribute, distribute, distribute. If you want to distribute, you have to create wealth, na? If there is no creation of wealth, only distribution, that it will end you you will become insolvent. This is what has happened to many states and many governments across the globe also. You have to create wealth. In Telugu, during my student days, I used to hear my comrades, communist friends who used to say, Panchali, Panchali. Panchali in Telugu means in English, you have to increase, distribute. Panchali means distribute. So I used to wonder, if you want Panchali, then Panchali. First you have to increase, then you can distribute. Without increasing the wealth, if you start distributing, Panchal ante, Panchakunda unte, Panchamatrame migultundani. You will be left only with Dhoti. That also is not guaranteed if you distribute everything. This exactly happened to our country, I must tell you. I am very frank. Sometimes, because of my rural background, I am not that much sober in conveying the message. We have to focus on creating wealth. in generating wealth. For that, reforms are the need of the hour. What is reform? Reform is not for reform's sake. You have to learn by experience.